Can electric utility companies disconnect service for non-payment? Have you ever wondered what happens if you miss a payment to your electric utility company? It's a question many people have, especially when bills start piling up. Yes, electric utility companies can disconnect service for non-payment, but there are specific rules they must follow. Let's break down how this process works and what protections are in place for customers. When a residential customer does not pay their utility bill on time, the utility company may start the disconnection process. However, they cannot just cut off service without warning. First, they must send a written notice to the customer. This notice usually goes out at least 14 days before the planned disconnection. It will detail the amount owed, the date when service will be disconnected, and options available to avoid this situation, like setting up a payment plan. Utility companies often try to reach out personally as well. They may call, visit in person, or send additional written notices to make sure the customer knows what is happening. This communication is important because it gives customers a chance to address the overdue payment before any disconnection occurs. If disconnection is necessary, it typically happens during regular business hours. Most companies will not disconnect service on weekends or holidays. Additionally, there are extra protections during colder months, which usually run from November through mid-April. During this time, utility companies must provide extended notice and may not disconnect service if it could endanger someone's health or safety. For instance, they might need to contact the customer at least 10 days before disconnection during this period. There are also exemptions that prevent disconnection. If a customer or someone living in their home has a serious illness that could worsen without electricity, the utility company cannot disconnect service. This is to ensure that vulnerable customers are protected. Utility companies must follow state regulations and rules set by public service commissions. These rules outline how they should handle disconnections, including timelines, notification methods, and customer rights. From the utility's point of view, disconnecting service for non-payment is a necessary step to manage financial risks and ensure they can provide reliable service to all customers. However, many utility companies understand the importance of communication and offer options to help customers avoid disconnection. They may work with customers to set up deferred payments or provide information about energy assistance programs. In summary, while electric utility companies can disconnect service for non-payment, they must follow regulated procedures that include advance notice and opportunities for payment arrangements. They also have restrictions on timing and protections for vulnerable customers. This balance helps ensure that both the utility's need to collect payments and the customer's right to safe service are respected.